Hey, what's up guys, Matt here. The Audio-Technica ATH-M50s are some of the most popular headphones in the $100 to $200 range. Everyone seems to be recommending them, and they are great headphones overall. They have great sound quality, great bass, they're just a joy to listen to. But what if you can afford or just don't want to pay the $150 price tag, but you still want the same or even better sound quality? Well, that's where these come in. These are the Philips CityScape Uptown headphones. When these headphones were first released about 2 years ago, they did cost around $150, but now that they've been out so long, you can get them for much cheaper. In fact, I picked these up for around $60, which is just an insane deal. There's only one complaint I have about these headphones, and I'll get to that in a second, but first off, let's talk about the good. First off, the build quality is amazing. There are some plastic parts here and there, but the base is made out of aluminum, and it is wrapped in leather and memory foam. The memory foam feels really good, and they are the most comfortable pair of headphones I've ever used. I can put them on my head and just forget that they're there. They're really that light and just that comfortable. It's awesome. The style of these, of course, is subjective. I'm not a huge fan of brown, but after picking these up, it really didn't bother me, and I think the overall style is really good. Now, the cable is about 3 feet long, and it's a ribbon style, so it really shouldn't get tangled anytime you're using it, but this is where the one problem comes in. On the cable, you have your music controls like you would expect, but they aren't like your normal ones. You have a one button for your play, pause, forward, and rewind. Then you have a microphone, and then you have a manual gain slider. Now, this normally wouldn't be too much of a problem, but the manual gain switch actually interferes with some of the audio. You get this crackling noise which really interferes with your audio, and the way to fix it is to keep the gain on the controller all the way up and just control your volume from your device. Now, like I said, that is the one issue I have with these headphones. It's really not even that big of a deal. As long as you keep it up there, you're going to get amazing audio quality. Now, what really matters here is the sound quality, and I have to say, overall, they sound amazing. There's plenty of bass, and the mids are extremely clear, and the bass and the mids never really mix together, which is great. The highs at some points could sound a little overshot and just a little bright, but that just depended on what song you were listening to, and it only happened to me for maybe about 5 songs that I had. And the sound stage on these is incredible. It sounds like it's actually coming from in your ear rather than a speaker that's next to your ear. It's great. Now, along with being extremely comfortable, these ear cups also serve a different purpose, and Philips calls it Music Seal. Basically, it's a passive noise cancellation. There's no active cancellation here, so it's not actually doing something to cancel the noise. It's just the seal that it makes on your ear is going to cancel most of the noise. Now, passive noise cancellation usually doesn't work all that great, but I have to say that here, it is incredible. It actually sounds a lot better than a lot of the active noise cancellation I've heard. There's virtually zero noise you can hear going in or out, which is great. That means they're not going to leak on you. You can listen to it at pretty much full volume, and the person next to you won't even know what you're listening to. It's great. Now, I'm going to go ahead and try to demo this for you. The volume is going to be at 100%, which you should never really do, but I'm going to do that just for the sake of this test. So you're just going to hear me holding them like this and then putting them on my head, and you can hear how much noise is canceled out. So let's go ahead and hit play. So like you can hear, it really cancels out a lot of the volume. Of course you can still hear a bit, this is at full volume here, but when you're listening at normal listening volumes, it's not an issue. The person next to you won't even know you're listening to anything. It's really great. So overall, these really impressed me. I never really listened to music, but these started getting me into listening to music a lot more when I'm here in the house. I probably only listen to about 10 minutes of music a week, which is nothing, but these actually started getting me to listen to almost an hour a day. So that's just a huge jump, and the reason is because I just loved listening to these because they were such a joy. So like I said, they're extremely comfortable, and the best part is they're only $60 right now on Amazon, and the price is probably only going to go down. So if you just don't want to shell out the $150 for ATH-M50s, I assure you, you will be happy with these. The link for these will be down in the description, so go check them out. So anyway, that's my review of the Philips CityScape Uptown. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, make sure you guys hit that like button, and if you haven't already, hit subscribe so you can see when I upload new content. Like I said, I'm Matt, and I'll see you guys in my next video. See ya.